Hi, I am Nikita Malik, and I am the author along with Dr. Konda Reddy Mopri of the paper FAEL Grad Fairness Through Alignment of Gradients Across Different Subpopulations, which has been accepted in TMLR Journal. Introduction to the paper. The growing deployment of machine learning systems has raised concerns over the biases that are prevalent in machine learning models, and these biases they can arise from various sources such as biased training data and algorithm design choices. Therefore, ensuring fairness is a critical and ethical concern. However, this entails a trade-off with predictive accuracy. In this paper, we identify a specific notion of bias and propose a framework to alleviate it. One way to examine these biases is that they result from the dominance of specific subpopulation during the learning process, and we hypothesize that elevating that dominance can positively affect the fairness of the machine learning system. Therefore, we present a novel gradient descent driven training framework to align the loss gradients that are computed across different subpopulations in the training dataset. MAML, it stands for Model Agnostic Machine Learning, and it tries to learn a flexible initialization so that the model can be adapted to generalize to multiple tasks with limited data. The model update process of MAML can be decomposed into two steps, the inner loop and the outer loop. The set of data points that are used in inner loop is referred to as support set, whereas the set of data points in outer loop can be referred to as query set. Inner loop can be visualized as having a task-specific learner, whereas outer loop can be visualized as optimizing the model parameters to adapt to new tasks quickly. This is the proposed framework and overview of our MAML-driven framework to improve fairness. The green area denotes the inner loop, while the purple area here denotes the outer loop. And the multiple inner loop iterations, they are illustrated along with their update terms. We also propose multiple configurations for the same. And we classify the subpopulations as protected and subprotected throughout the paper based on the values that are assumed by the sensitive feature. Because there is inherent bias that is present in the dataset, we treat them as two distinct tasks. And while aligning these tasks, we observe that the model of FAL grad shows enhanced fairness. We also give details of how MAML framework aligns the loss gradients that is computed across various subpopulations. The objective that we try to optimize by our approach can be written in equation 1 and following multiple steps including chain rule of differentiation, Taylor series approximation. The final result can be approximated in the last equation. And we observe that in this equation, when we try to reduce the loss function across the query set, the overall gradients would maximize the product of the loss function across support set and query set. And this dot product of two loss functions serve as the alignment factor, which causes a regularization effect and enhances the fairness. We use four data sets to evaluate the effectiveness of our method. Compass dataset, it predicts the likelihood of reoffending, and we consider the binary sensitive attribute if a criminal is African American or not. Adult dataset, it predicts a binary label that classifies an individual's income above or below $50,000 per year. We consider gender as the sensitive attribute. Communities and crime dataset, it predicts the crime rates in a particular community. And the sensitive attribute that we consider is if African Americans, they're the highest or second highest percentage of a community's racial makeup. A German credit dataset, it predicts the credit risk based on various attributes, and sex is considered as a sensitive attribute. We also establish multiple baseline models for each of these datasets. The basic baseline considered is multi-layer perceptron with a single hidden layer, and the other baselines There are threshold adjustment and manual baseline adjustments for demographic parity and equalized odds. The metrics used are demographic parity and equalized odds. We propose multiple configuration for the proposed algorithm with varying the composition of the support set and the query set. For configuration 1, we formulate support set with all the instances from the protected group and query set with all the instances from the unprotected group. And this helps the alignment of loss gradient across both the subpopulation, enhancing the fairness of the model. In configuration 2, we try to counteract the way in which the baseline model learns the bias. In support set, we assemble all the instances of the individuals from the protected group with favorable or positive ground truth and instances of unprotected group with unfavorable or negative ground truth. And opposite to this, in query set, we keep all the instances of protected group with unfavorable ground truth and samples of unprotected group with favorable ground truth. These favorable and unfavorable ground truth labels can vary for different datasets and populations. The results for configuration 1 and configuration 2 are present in this table in rows 2 and 3, and we clearly see that the result shows improvement in fairness metrics as compared to baseline models across all the four datasets, and the results also show how increasing the number of inner iterations in the inner loop improves the model fairness. The next configuration, it addresses the trade-off between fairness and accuracy. It involves a controlled split of training data between support set and query set. We vary the ratio of protected samples within support set while accommodating the remaining protected samples and all the unprotected samples within the query set. And this ratio manipulation occurs within the range of 80 to 20 to 50-50 range. This table shows the results how the above configuration of varying the proportions of support set and query set affects the fairness. And from the table, we can see that the highest accuracy values, they're associated with the 80-20 split between Xquery and Xsupport, whereas the highest fairness values that are associated between the 50-50 split. This happens because in the 80-20 split, most of the training data lies in the outer loop in the form of Xquery, and the model is prone to dominance of the baseline model. Another pattern that is observed is increase in the proportion of protected subpopulation in the support set leads to improvement in fairness metrics as it can be seen while increasing the split. This supports our hypothesis that aligning the loss gradients between the subpopulation leads to fair model, and the results also show that increasing the inner loop iterations improve the model fairness. After the above configuration where we vary the proportion of protected samples and X support, we swap the subpopulations within the framework. Now we vary the number of unprotected samples in support set and query set includes the remaining unprotected samples and all the protected samples. We compared the proposed method with other state-of-the-art works that use the meta-learning framework to enhance the fairness, and our proposed method demonstrates superiority across all the four datasets compared to the MAML works for improving fairness. We also use SHAP graphs to demonstrate the bias reduction that is achieved by the proposed method. We generate these graphs for both the baseline models and the models that is trained using the proposed method on all the datasets. We visualize the impact of SHAP graphs. They visualize the impact of individual features on the model's performance for a specific data sample. A positive SHAP value indicates that the feature contributes to higher prediction, whereas a negative value indicates that feature contributes to lower prediction. And the features they are ranked from top to bottom by their mean absolute SHAP values in the graph, and the points are distributed horizontally across the x-axis. From the figure, we observe that when training the baseline model, higher values of sensitive features, that is the protected group, they have negative Sharpe values, and lower values of sensitive feature, unprotected group, have positive Sharpe values, and this reflects the bias in the model prediction. However, there is much difference after application and implementation of FAAL grad. Higher values of the sensitive features, they now cluster close to the y-axis and equal on both sides, and this shows that the sensitive feature impacts both positive and negative outcomes equally. This provides more evidence of the bias reduction. Conclusion to the paper, our proposed paper FAEL grad, it helps in elevating the bias in the classifier and it demonstrates the ability of MAML framework for bias reduction without the use of any fairness regularizers. Thank you.